डूइंग अ डिजिटल डिटॉक्स, ये आजकल डिजिटल डिटॉक्स यानी डिजिटल मतलब पूरा इंटरनेट से अपने आप को डिस्कनेक्ट करना, डिवाइसेस, फोन, कंप्यूटर वगैरह थोड़ी देर के लिए, उसको एक तरह से डिटॉक्स बोलते हैं। जैसे आप गंदा खाना, जंक फूड खाना बंद करते हैं या खाना खाना बंद करते हैं, फास्ट करते हैं, वैसे डिजिटल फास्टिंग या डिजिटल डिटॉक्स की लोग बातें करते हैं कि भाई then if you do that, it's really good to clear out your brain and everything else, because हम सब लोग फोन पे जरूरत से ज्यादा टाइम स्पेंड करते हैं, हम सब लोग कंप्यूटर पे ज्यादा ज्यादा टाइम स्पेंड करते हैं स्क्रीन पर। सो द आइडिया ऑफ अ डिजिटल डिटॉक्स इज कि नो डिवाइसेस, नो स्क्रीन्स, you can say, so no TV, no Netflix, no Prime, nothing like that, no video games, no phone, no social media, in fact no calls, nothing. एक तरह से it's so difficult now for people, but believe it or not, there was a time there were no mobile phones and internet, guys, and that time was not so long ago. When I was in college, it wasn't there. I remember email came when I was in IIT in third year. I saw email. That too, email was only between my college and some US universities. So some research students had access to this thing, and I remember. I know it sounds crazy, but we were blown away. Somebody sitting in the US and they wrote something and you have it on your computer and I can reply. And I remember my friend was in a college in the US and he had it. And I used a research scholar in IIT who had it. Very few people had email, to send a letter to him, and he was blown away. I got a reply for him and it was so amazing. So do that. So now people used to live before the internet. The whole world lived, and it was digital detox, जो आज हम कहते हैं, was the way of life. And today digital detox seems so difficult. फील से करेंगे क्या, हम इतना बोर हो जाएंगे, हम करेंगे क्या, लोग बाथरूम भी फोन लेके जाते हैं आजकल. सो it is unimaginable, but now more and more I think there are many studies that have come that say that they are having effects which are bad, phones and computers, and it's nice to kind of do a detox every now and then. तो वो कैसे करना है डिटॉक्स, उसके बारे में मैं इस वीडियो में बात करूंगा. नाउ मैं फन्ने खां बन के आपको ऐसे बता रहा हूँ जैसे मैं बड़ा डिजिटल डिटॉक्स कर सकता हूँ. मैं नहीं कर सकता. इट्स रियली डिफिकल्ट. आई एम बीइंग टोटली ऑनेस्ट विद यू. देन व्हाई एम आई मेकिंग दिस वीडियो? वन इज, एज आई टीच यू, आई वांट टू लर्न माई सेल्फ. जो आप लोग प्रैक्टिस करोगे वो फिर मैं करता हूँ. आपसे मुझे इंकरेजमेंट मिलती है, मुझसे आपको इंकरेजमेंट मिले. दैट इज वन ऑफ द एम्स ऑफ दिस चैनल. ओके. Second is, I have another approach. Doing a full digital detox is, I don't know, maybe it's very beneficial, but it's very difficult. And I'm not sure if you get as much benefit like out of it with the difficulty it creates, because sometimes people just need to reach you, like your family, if you're traveling or whatever, your family needs to reach you if you're going out, all that. And if there is a way you achieve 80-90% of the benefits of a digital detox without really doing 100% digital detox, then why not do it? कहने का मतलब ये है कि जैसे हो सकता है कि आप अगर फास्टिंग करो, 24 घंटे कुछ ना खाना खाओ या 48 आवर्स कुछ ना खाना खाओ, हो सकता है उसके कुछ मेडिकल फायदे भी हों, शायद हैं भी. आप वीडियोस देख सकते हैं, साइंटिफिक स्टडीज पढ़ सकते हैं. फास्टिंग क्रिएट्स अ लॉट ऑफ बेनिफिट्स. नाउ it's not easy to do 24-hour fast, 48-hour fast. It's just not possible. We feel hungry, there are social pressure, there are meal times, things like that. It's very difficult. But what they do in the food world is they have come up with something called intermittent fasting, right? So intermittent fasting is basically you eat within a feeding window. मतलब दोपहर के 12 बजे से रात के 8 बजे तक ही खाना है. 8 बजे के बाद नहीं खाना और अगले दिन 12 बजे तक नहीं खाना. तो 16 घंटे आप नहीं खाते, 8 घंटे खाते हो. Normally it just means having lunch and dinner, skipping breakfast, whatever. It's pretty simple, fancy name, intermittent fasting. But apparently that also gives a lot of benefits. Of course, it helps in calorie control. So ultimately calorie control matters. Calories in, calories out matters. I agree that. I'm not arguing that. But there are benefits in terms of hormonal releases, setting up your digestive system to rest, muscle growth, all those things you can read up later. And you get a lot of benefits without actually starving yourself. You're not भूखे नहीं मर रहे 24 घंटे या 48 घंटे. Now, can you do the same for a digital detox? Yes, you can. And I think that is something I try from time to time. And that is good because that can be a lifestyle. What is the point of doing a 3-day digital detox? Okay, आपने कर भी लिया, but then you're back on the phone. In fact, the day you come back after 3 days, you will be so crazy, you'll use the phone for double the time. तो एक दिन तो चला गया, तो आपके 2 दिन का डिटॉक्स आपने कर लिया साल में एक बार. एंड सो कॉल्ड, ओ आई डिड अ डिजिटल डिटॉक्स मैन. I mean, uska koi kya, matlab, maybe there's some benefit, but it's no lasting benefit. But isn't it better if you have a system of using the phone which involves some intermittent detoxing, intermittent digital detox? Wow, I made a new term, intermittent digital detox, IDD. Guys, you want to do IDD with me? Intermittent digital detox. Okay, fancy terms aside, the idea is, how does that work? Couple of things you incorporate in your digital usage that will be directly very, very beneficial. Firstly, you limit the hours, especially after it gets dark at night. Don't use the phone too much. Don't watch any screen too much after it gets dark at night. This is not just me talking out of like some uncle gyan de rahe hain. This is out of scientific studies. We have hormones in our body. Our endocrine system releases hormones, and some of those hormones are programmed to light. So when in the morning, when sunlight comes, we are exposed to it, some hormones are released, and at night, when night comes, some hormones are released, and they're all important hormones. And this night and day, the body knows. And of course, your eyes see night and day, but believe it or not, your body has methods to know whether it's night or day from the rays of the light, which have nothing to do with your retina. Isn't it fascinating? These are all scientific studies. I'm not just saying it. You can Google and check. But when you have a situation where it's very dark, like it's 11 in the night, 12 in the night, it's supposed to be midnight. So your body can detect, हाँ रात हो गई, अब रात वाले hormones release होने चाहिए. So hormones that give you good sleep, for example, right? But there you are, bright little phone in your hand, in your bed, eyes are hit with that light. So the eyes now then say, no, 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 no. It's daytime, yaar. It's not night. So then, all the hormones go, all right. The night hormones stop. The day hormones start coming at the time of the night. It really makes you feel not very good. You don't get very good sleep. You don't get good sleep. You don't feel good during the day. It's hard to keep your appetite in check, because if you've not slept enough, you feel like eating sugar and things like that. All kinds of problems occur. So one of the step one of a digital detox is match it to the circadian rhythm. Circadian rhythm is your natural rhythm of your body, day and night, and match it to the sunset and sunrise. So I'm not saying like sunset hote hi phone nahi use karna, but definitely reduce it, and definitely stop using it by 10 p.m. Now, most of you young people find it very cool to chat at 2 in the night, 1 in the night, talking to your girlfriend or boyfriend, but it's not good for you. It's just not, right? So ideally, after 10, it should be very limited. And even if you have to use it, please make the brightness low. Please use the setting. There's a low light, like in a nighttime setting, which cuts out the blue light, I think. And that also helps in some way, because they found that it's a blue light that is the what tricks the body into thinking it's daytime. So definitely start that. Then in the morning when you wake up, you must have, now you'll say abhi to subah ho gaya, so we must see the screen. No, there is nothing like natural light. So the morning light, morning rays, you should be seeing that. In fact, there are studies that have shown that those people who can, like, first 1 or 2 hours of the sunrise, if you can be outside then in some way, in the balcony even, or for a walk, it's superb, or something, it can really be beneficial to you. Screen will not do the same. It's artificial. So in the morning you can do that. Also, when you wake up, your brain is very rested. So suddenly you open your phone, and let's say you see a picture of, I don't know, a bombing that occurred and 100 people died somewhere. Now, it's not good, and maybe you want to know about it. Yes. But do you really want to know first thing in the morning? Do you think it's going to set you up for a good day? So one tip is to, when you wake up, don't immediately check the phone. Ideally, 1 hour after you wake up, you should not check your phone. 1 hour, right? Do anything else. अब you're like, करूं क्या घबराहट हो जाती है, करेंगे क्या उठते ही अगर फोन. Talk to people, brush your teeth, take a shower, I don't know, have a cup of tea, read some book, read a newspaper if you have to. I mean, I would still say even the news is quite bad these days. But for 1 hour, don't overstimulate the brain. And definitely having a phone in your hand will overstimulate it and will not let the natural phenomenon occur. So if you just do this, it's a partial digital detox, right? You say that at night I won't see the phone much. In the morning also, after I wake up 1 hour, I won't see the phone. Of course, you'll be dying after that 1 hour to see the phone. That's okay. I mean, it's a great device, so you can do that. The other things you can do in the middle of the day is, when you're working, you can just cut the data, especially if you're outside, there's no Wi-Fi. You can have a thing, I think, in the phone where you can remove the data from certain apps. So you remove the data from Instagram or YouTube or whatever, which are the apps that really take a lot of your time when you're working, and then you don't use those apps then, or even WhatsApp and other things like that. That you can do. Then when you can say during meal times, I will keep the phone away, right? So those times you get away from the device because you have other things to do. You can talk to people, you can do whatever, interact with people. Especially when you're having meals with someone, do not check your phone. Then other thing you can do is charge the phone in another room at night, right? I try to charge all my chargers. Everything is in the other room. I have a big charger. I have a huge charging port with a 10 USB ports or whatever, because I just have phones and like whatever, any other device, nowadays everything needs charging. So I put it outside the room and I'm sleeping it, so that when I wake up in the night, I don't have the temptation to go and check my phone. If it's kept next to your bed, you will check it. If it's in the other room, लगता है छोड़ो यार नहीं करना चाहिए, let me just try and sleep again, and I'll just sleep off. So that gives a detox. So gaps during meal times, charging in the room, not using the phone when it's after dark, not using the phone immediately after you wake up, keeping the phone away during your working periods, switching certain apps which are time suckers off during your working time. All these things can also give you some kind of an intermittent digital detox on an ongoing basis. It's something you can do for life, and it's part of good digital hygiene. Can I say, like dental hygiene or body hygiene? This is a digital hygiene, and I think that's because it's for life, because it's every day. It's more useful than a full blown 3-day digital fast where I didn't touch any device, and then I came back and went crazy looking at my WhatsApp and DM messages, and I didn't put my face out of my phone for 3 days. I mean, that's no use, right? Might as well do this intermittent digital कि हाँ ये डिवाइस है, लेकिन मेरे को हर वक्त नहीं देखना है. सेम वे एज यू डू विद फूड. हाँ फ्रिज में खाना पड़ा है, पर मैं सारा टाइम फ्रिज खोल के मुंह में ठूसता नहीं रहता. You have a certain system, especially people, if you see those who keep their weight under control, they have a certain system कि हम इस टाइम खाते हैं, इस टाइम नहीं खाते. They have a certain routine around it. So same you can do with. So do intermittent digital detox. That'll serve you a lot better than a full digital detox. And that's what I can do. Full digital detox I want to do, अभी तक हिम्मत नहीं हुई है. If you've done it, tell me how it was, what was good, what was difficult. And if you do intermittent digital detox like I suggested, give me some other tips. Others can also benefit in the comments below कि कैसे अपना phone use को वो control कर सकते हैं, how it can really help you in life. And yeah, do like, subscribe, share. It helps this channel, and good thoughts get spread like this, and you can play a role. And definitely, more than anything, keep improving yourself. Take care. Hi guys, thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, do like, subscribe, share, and comment. And to invite me as a speaker at your event, please contact my team at the contacts here and also given in the description below. Take care.